Parents, listen up. Huge changes coming to the way your kids get into college.
Now, next weekend, high schoolers across the country will take the SATs, but it's not the way you and I remember it. It's a new version. 41 Action News reporter Andres Gutierrez joins us now to break down what this means for your child. Andres?
Yeah, Patrick, there are a lot of small changes in this new test that make up one big overhaul. For example, the math section, the new SAT really emphasizes real situation and word problems like this one, where you're actually asked to pick out which formula represents the remaining gallons of gas after a road trip. Some high school students I spoke with say to answer this question and others, it all comes down to strategy. Mira Arvind will be among the first to take the new version of the SAT. It didn't take much for the ambitious Blue Valley West junior to notice the differences.
The real challenge is in figuring out what the problem is asking and trying to work it out that way, not really the actual math part. That's
because the new SAT features more story-based math problems, and that's not all.
Really, the vocab that's going to be tested on the SAT is much more contextual. It's going to be focused on kind of the different meanings of the same word.
Caleb Pierce is the president of Get Smarter Prep. Here are the other changes he says students can expect. The writing section is optional, so instead of grading the test on a 2400 scale, it's going back to 1600. There are no longer any penalties for wrong answers, and instead of 5 answer choices for a question, you'll only have 4. So, should students be stressed out about this new test?
I know for me that I would just get in there and I'd be like, okay, this is everything that's going to determine my future. And it really isn't. It's not the end of the world.
UMKC admissions director Tamara Byland agrees.
We do know that the high school students' GPA and how they're performing in the classroom on a daily basis is a really strong indicator of how they're going to perform in college.
So, what's Mira's best advice for her classmates getting ready for the SAT?
Take more practice tests and just get used to how the new test is written, because that's the biggest difference is adjusting to the changes.
Her guidance counselor, John Stone, has been gearing up kids for this change for months.
We used to talk about if you're going to the East or West Coast, maybe taking more of the SAT, and that's not really the case anymore.
Now, if you cannot afford to pay for a tutor for your child to get test prep for the new SAT, the College Board has actually partnered up with Khan Academy to offer free test prep. You just have to visit www.khanacademy.org/SAT, and you'll get this website where there are free practice tests and quizzes. And in case you missed it, you could also visit our website, KSHB.com, for the link. Andres Gutierrez, 41 Action News today on 38 The Spot.